I truly hope these designs are never needed. You might not know this, but hidden in the uniforms of our peoples, Liberation Army soldiers are many thoughtful design details. Behind these designs lies a story that can bring tears to your eyes. In every soldier's uniform, there is a tag showing the soldier's blood type, so in case of an emergency, there's no need to test. They can immediately receive a transfusion. At the back of the uniform, near the collar, there's a small handle specifically designed so that comrades can help drag injured or fallen soldiers. Camouflage uniforms even hide a map of China. Once you notice these details, you'll understand the saying, when you put on the uniform, you're ready to make sacrifices and shed blood. Today, let's talk about the design details in military uniforms. Throughout different eras, since the Nanchang Uprising in 1927, the revolutionary forces wore the uniforms of the National Revolutionary Army, simply distinguishing themselves with red scarves. This was the very beginning of the People's Army's uniform. In 1928, when the Taojia clothing factory was established, the Red Army finally had its own standardized uniform. The first set of Red Army uniforms, introduced in 1929, featured a red star and the revolutionary flag hanging on both sides of the hat. The uniforms of the 4th Red Army added black borders to the insignias to commemorate Lenin's death. This marked the first time in a military unit that uniforms had unified design details. During the anti-Japanese War, the Red Army was reorganized into the 8th Route Army and the new 4th Army. In many films, we see the distinctive attire of the 8th Route Army. But do you know what those 2 buttons on the 8th Route Army hat are for? Some say it represents the number 8 of the 8th Route Army. Actually, the hat design was inspired by the German mountain troop cap. When encountering extreme weather, soldiers can unfasten the buttons and expand the hat to shield against wind and snow. After the founding of the People's Republic of China, the 1950s marked the first time military uniforms were divided by branches, ranks, and purposes. This led to summer and winter uniforms, overcoats, and the introduction of the wide-brimmed cap, which all soldiers wear with a chest emblem marked with People's Liberation Army of China. Subsequent designs like the 1965, 1987, 2007, and 2021 uniforms have continuously evolved, but each detail reflects care and consideration for our soldiers. From simple early insignias to the functional and systematic designs we see today, every detail has been carefully thought out. These uniforms are not just the outward symbol of a soldier, they represent honor, duty, and mission. They witness the growth, strength, and glorious journey of the People's Army. And finally, here's a question for you. We all know that most military blankets are army green, but why are their bed sheets white? I'm Shirley Feng. Design makes life better. See you next time.